All right, what is going on, everybody? Rebus the Vagabond here. Today we're gonna go over the Warframe update that came out the 27th, 29th of October. So when you first load into Fortuna here, if you go left around the window, you can talk to Nightcap here, and this is the new vendor to unlock Nokko. He has his own missions, one of which is a steel path that's rotating, which piece it drops, and the other way to do it is by leveling him up to be able to actually buy the blueprints, of course. So how you unlock this is you have to analyze each one of these mushrooms 3 times. And how you do that is you do the missions and hope to pick up said mushrooms while you're playing. There's a lot. You need at least you need about 30 per mushroom. So for 16 mushrooms, you need 30 per. So if we take 16 times 30, class, what do we get? What do we get? Well, that's 480, right? You need to get about 480 mushrooms, assuming you even get the correct mushrooms. And then the prince guy to the right here, he is a lore piece. And the Fergalith, the Fergoth, whatever, the common drop, you have to get 120 of those to give to him to unlock the little shoulder, the thing you see on my shoulders. That's how you unlock those. But if you log in right now, there's stuff in your inbox. I don't know if I show it here or not, but you get a weapon slot, a Warframe slot, and another slot for something. You get some good stuff. I'm going to warn you guys, in this first one, I was trying to level up guns because I forgot how hard this mission is. You want a pretty solid build to do this. I wouldn't recommend doing it as a new player. You want to have something that can survive because as you see here, I'm going to get dunked on trying to level up this weapon. And there's this guy who will just stun you. He'll like charge up a shot and then he'll smack you, right? And it stuns you and it sucks. But yeah, there's a bunch of different missions. There's 3 different missions, and all of which they have 5 different objectives throughout all of them that you have to do. And in this first one here, I have to kill 40 guys to summon for a main boss to come through. A foreman, I think is what they call him in the game. And yeah, it sucks with this. It was really bad. All right, so I killed the 40. So now I do this all the time on accident. I'm not locked in. But yeah, and then you got to kill this guy. His health is insanely high. There's a really weird scaling thing when I was playing this, in my opinion, because everything was either it was like a 2-3 shot or it was just like a way too long of a shot. Not way too long. I expect the game to be easier because I'm mastery 15 right now, but it's plenty difficult just out of nowhere. 1 or 2 enemies will be really hard to kill, and then the rest are like piss posh. I don't know. What's the right word? Cannon fodder, I guess? Free licks? I don't know. But yeah, there are some really easy objectives too. I think my favorite one has to be revive the spodlings, the sporlings, because they're so cute and they'll sing to you and stuff while they're just hanging out on the ground. But yeah, I've been playing this a bunch with my wife. It's been fun, to be honest. For Warframe being let's run the same mission like 20 times over, it's been pretty fun doing these missions. So as you're running through the mission, there will be mushrooms you can pick up while you're doing it. So you'll this isn't a guaranteed drop. There'll be random ones that spawn all throughout while you're playing. I've found a weird issue where I found one that's literally stuck behind a wall I can't get behind. It's like a garage door that just is unopenable, and I've looked around it. There's no grates. Personally, I do not recommend just going out of your way to hunt for every single mushroom spawn. What you pretty much want to do is you want to run through the little caves where you first load in, and then just run through the missions normally. Because at the end, if you can get all the bonus challenges done, you're gonna get at least 5 anyway. So every mission you have a guarantee of getting 4 to 5. Sometimes the missions will just mess up or you'll fail them last second. Like when I was playing with my wife, one of the things is don't let the enemy capture any of the points. Pretty basic, and they got a point at the last second, and we ended up losing it. I believe, I don't know. I couldn't tell what happened, and she couldn't either. But I'm sure it's not a Warframe problem. It was just something we missed. Because this game is amazing. I love this game. I want to get that in the air right now. I love Warframe. The community is amazing. I think for a game to have their own like day, the own TennoCon thing says a lot about the community itself. The only thing is it's a 9 to 5 game. This game, playing this game and like being up top here is like a daily job. I feel like because you're either trying to trade for platinum or you're trying to just level up weapons or you're trying to grind the same like relics. And personally, I'm not too big into grinding relics and doing all that. So this mission right here is you have to hack this terminal and then you have to shoot these little power cell things in the wall. None of the missions are really groundbreaking. The only one that sticks out to me as like arguably the most fun is the one I was talking about earlier, where you have the little mushrooms hanging out on the ground and you gotta revive them and all that, and they make cute noises. Oh, also, I don't remember the mushrooms that you pick up throughout the level. They give you like buffs and like elemental stuff. So the one that comes off the top of my head is the stinky powder. I don't remember the exact name. The stinky puffball. It makes you do gas damage, and it leaves like a stinky aura around you. You know what I mean? But yeah, when you finish a mission, as you'll see here, if you do it with the bonus, you'll get one bonus mushroom. At the end of every mission, you're guaranteed whatever bonus mushrooms you get throughout the mission. So for the final mission that I did, you have to rescue these critters from a terminal and like take them back to this tunnel. That's like the last mission here. And you'll see as they run into the little circle thing, you get these. You can use these to buy mushrooms and everything that this guy sells. There's a little nursery thing where it's purely cosmetic. It has its own tab for cosmetics, and I love it. So as soon as you go out of the portal from wherever you are, as you see, it just gives you whatever bonus mushrooms. It just leaves it right here. I extremely love that feature. That is one of the an amazing feature. That's it made me so happy when I saw that. When that happened to me, I was like, "Oh, thank God. I don't have to worry about just finding it or it just dropping random location. It just straight up makes sure you can't miss it." Another thing I really appreciate is as soon as you leave the elevator, you can literally just run to the left, and right here you can just queue up another bounty. That's such a quality of life feature that I love this game about. This game makes me feel like the game makers actually care. Like that's thank you. So yeah, right here I'm gonna pick up a Violet's Bane right here, and as you'll see in the top right, it gives me viral. So now all my weapons, on top of whatever else they do, they also inflict viral damage as well. So I believe my bow is set to radiation because I'm trying to do the Nightweave stuff. So I'm inflicting radiation and I'm inflicting viral with basically every single shot. Insane. If there's anything I'd want to Steel Path off rip, it might be this. But I haven't even touched Steel Path since unlocking it. Personally, it's not that I can't. It's just the time it takes to do Steel Path versus doing the normal missions. It makes me sad. It would take me like 15 minutes to do an extermination, and it's just not fun. It's not nearly as fun, you know? Another cool thing I love about this is the artwork right here. The beautiful murals that are all over the walls. It makes my day seeing graffiti like this. Like this is Well, I saw this. I did a little tippy tappy dance. Or wait, no, this was the one my wife pointed out to me. Shout out her. Shout out the goat. But yeah, there's all around the caves and everything. It just has spore like artwork, and it's amazing. I love it. So as you'll see right here, I think too. No, not even right here. So yeah, on some of them, the guards will be all like light work, easy to deal with, and then there'll just be one that's just an absolute menace to put up with, and it's just weird to me. I don't know if I'm missing something. I don't know if I did something wrong. Ironically enough, when I stopped recording while I was playing with my wife, the first match that we played after I stopped recording, I got the Nokko neuroptics to drop. Because we had already gotten the Nokko blueprint itself to drop like 3 runs in. And then 10 runs after that, I actually got the neuroptics. But right here, when you fully analyze something, you can then compost them, which will turn it into the other currency, the frogolite. I don't know how to pronounce things, man. It's very aggravating. I don't know how to pronounce anything. I swear. I digress. I digress. Anyway, so yeah, getting leveling up once, you only have to fully analyze one. Getting to rank 2, you only have to analyze 2. But to get to rank 3, you need to have 8 of them done, 6 of them done, somewhere around there. And then to get to rank 4, you need to have them all done. I think the progression scaling was crazy. That had me so messed up. So think about it. Think about it. You need to have 2 done to hit 2. So you bang them out 1, 2, right? And then you need to have 8 done, and then you need to have the other 8 done. Or no, 10. You hear what I'm saying? That it made my heart hurt a little bit. But yeah, like I said, I already got the neuroptic, so I only need the other 2. And thankfully, none of the crafting ingredients, recipes, need any of the actual mushrooms. So you can just compost whatever and use your Fergals to buy the mushrooms you do need. If you want to spend the 120 on the prince, the mushroom, to actually get the lord bits, go right ahead. I would recommend doing it because I thought it was really cool personally. I want you guys to experience it for yourself. That's why I'm not showing it. But yeah, I enjoyed doing it, so I would recommend it to you guys. Also, I am announcing beef that I have. I have beef with the gigantic spiders that are in this map in this mode. The big old spiders that will just inflict like 2 or 3 status ailments upon you. I have absolute beef with. You can ask my wife. If I see one, I will quit whatever objective it is. I will screw the bonus, screw anything, and I will go make sure I kill those spiders. Because I'm trying to revive my little fuzzy guy that makes the little fuzzy noises. And this spider is going to come out of nowhere and just try to RKO me? We going to have problems. These little guys, they're weaklings. They're fine. I one-shot them with my goat bow. That's fine. I don't care. But it's the big guys that I got problems with. They make me angry. Getting this mushroom to spawn here was pretty lucky, to be honest, because this was like back-to-back runs, and that never happened to me up to this point. But yeah, whenever I fight those spiders, man, you can ask my wife. I changed humans. I swear to God, it's so funny. Looking back at it, it's absolutely hilarious. Also, let me know what Warframe you guys be playing, cause I'm in an identity crisis right now. I've been playing Necros pretty much since I unlocked him for the farming and the looting. So, but I don't feel like playing him anymore. You know what I mean? I've played him so long that I don't know. It doesn't feel fun anymore. It doesn't feel worth. I know it's worth it for the materials and everything like that. Don't get that twisted. But I don't know who else to play. I want to play another farming frame. I have Hydroid, but my Hydroid build is terrible. I need to get a new build, and I think you need to even have a specific mod. I believe it's a mod that increased drop rates for enemies that are affected by your 4th ability. And to get that, you have to level up a faction. And I'm with the Steel Meridian and Red Veil. And the only one I have, I believe, is for Atlas or Atlantis. The stone dude. The golem spawning man. The one with the boulder walls. That's the only one that has something that I want from the Steel Meridian. I've just always sided with them, so I haven't worried about it. I recommend for the mushroom stuff, for finding like the mushrooms out in the wild, I would only worry about going around the places you're going to be anyway. So like before you do an objective or after you finish the objective, do a quick like run around or like bullet jump straight into the air and like look around while you're aiming. But other than that, I really wouldn't worry too much because you're going to get at least 4 to 5 every run anyway. This mission right here also had me messed up. I believe this is the one that has the weird scaled enemy. Hold on. Yeah, this guy right here. Is it this one? Yeah, why is he so difficult? Everybody else got 1 to 2 shot, and then you just got this Brody right here who's just taking, 19,000 damage to the dome like 40 times. Can anyone tell me why just one specific dude? If they all did it, I wouldn't care, cuz it's hard, be ready. But it's just one guy. It's just Dave who's just been sitting here in the corner. Also, let me know down in the comment section what color I should make my enemy identifier thing. I have it as white right now cuz that just seemed the easiest. But it hurts my eyes when I play at night a little bit. So if there's should I do like a purple or a pink or a blue? What would you guys like to see? Let me know down in the comment section. And while you're down there, leave a like and maybe possibly perchance subscribe. I would really appreciate any and all support. I'm trying to play any game. I'll play literally anything. I've been trying to get Battlefield 6 to work. That's why I haven't been posting as much. I have spent the last decade trying to get Battlefield 6 to work on my computer. And when I'm telling you, it's been fighting me every step of the way. I've uninstalled and reinstalled the drivers on my computers 3 times. It is absolutely insane. I have a picture somewhere here on my phone. Hold on, where is it? So it says the GPU will not respond to more commands. It says that it's hung basically. It's hung. The opposite of me. It's actually hung. You know what I mean? And so I googled it, and it was like just roll it back to a later driver. So I rolled it back to the one it suggested for my specific GPU, my Radeon RT 57 series XT. I rolled it back. I went to load up Battlefield 6, and it was like, actually, sir, your processor, it's too old, officer. So you actually can't do that. So I went back to Google, Googled what to do, and it was like, well, just install the newest one then. So put me back at square one is basically what it told me. Go back to square one and figure out a different thing. So obviously that didn't work. And so I've been playing it cautiously. Oh yeah, also this dude just got stuck in here. I couldn't kill him, and then my boss, my queen of a wife, just walks up with her flamethrower and just kills him instantly. It had me giggle farting a little bit, I can't lie. I thought it was hilarious. But yeah, I've been trying to get Battlefield 6 to work, and it's been fighting me so bad. I've been wanting to play so badly. You can ask any of my friends, you can ask anyone. That's all I've been wanting to do. So I messed around with it some more. I nuked my computer on accident and had to restart everything. And then it will let me play Battlefield 6 Battle Royale if I have the game, Steam, and Discord open. But if I try to record it, it will ruin my computer, basically, is what it's been telling me. If I'm lucky, if I close Discord, I can watch YouTube in the background, but I can have a max of 3 things running while I'm trying to play Battlefield 6. I don't know why that is. I meet the minimum requirement. I passed the minimum requirement for Battlefield 6. I don't know if I need to allot more RAM to the game or what else I can do. So if there's anyone who's tech savvy is watching this, Eddie and all advice would be appreciated. I've looked around. I was so down bad I asked ChatGPT. Have you ever asked a computer for advice on how to fix a computer? It's not worth it. It doesn't work. It doesn't work nearly as well as you think it would. Because personally, you would think your computer would be able to fix itself, right? No, it just gave me the same runaround I found on Google by myself anyway. So that was great. And yeah, I've been watching more editing videos, and I've been trying to mess around more with actual edits of my game and my content, and it's just not working on my editor. I'm using a DaVinci Resolve, and I be trying to add little spins and stuff like that, but it's not working. I follow everything the tutorials say. I'm a bot, basically, is what I'm trying to say here. I'm very new to this. I'm learning. I'm trying to understand this stuff, but I'm getting dogged on right now. So thank you guys for listening to me yap. The new update, the new Warframe update, I can't tell if it's an L or not. Nokko seems like a badass because his whole ability is placed around shrooms. So if you're into shrooms like me and my wife are in any sense of the word, you'll like it. But the new vendor, I don't think I like how they did the vendor himself. I think it's super weird that you have to pray for RNG to give you the right amount of mushrooms, to then take the right amount of mushrooms and analyze it 3 times with the number increasingly going up, or you just have to buy it. I don't know. I can't say I'd want to go back to having to do standings and stuff like that. But me personally, I'm gonna say it just because I had more fun running around Fortuna tranquilizing animals. As bad as that sounds, I had more fun running around Fortuna. Do a bounty. You would fish a little bit, hunt a couple enemies, and then once you have about 20 fish, you would have, or 20 tranquilized animals to save them for the safety of the world, you'd be done. You'd be done for the day and you can go do other stuff. But if you like the infinite farm, if you can just turn the game volume down, put YouTube up on the screen and just play away, I'm sure this update seems like a W. The way they did it seems like a W. But for my brain trying to like stay active, stay open, I can't tell if I like it more or less than the other vendors. And what's the other thing? There's one more thing. There's one more thing. Hold on, I'll be right back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Black Ops 7 comes out in 2 days. Tomorrow, actually. Hold on, I can't read. Tomorrow, Black Ops 7 comes out. So if you guys would rather, let me know if you'd rather see more Warframe content or more Black Ops 7 content. I would love to be making Black Ops 6, or not Black Ops, Battlefield 6 content right now, but my computer literally just has beef with the game, and it makes me kind of sad, low key, because I've been enjoying it when I've been able to play. I played a little bit with one of my homies, and we just teared through a lobby. It was so much fun. I'm also been learning how to play mouse and keyboard specifically more. I've been trying to. It feels weird having a whole computer and then just using my controller. It feels kind of like cheating because the aim assist and all that. So I've been trying to use mouse and key more. And the sniping's really easy. The sniping is really fun. I've been enjoying sniping a lot. But learning how to actually control recoil is a whole different beast. And thank you guys again for watching and listening to me yap. I appreciate everything. I appreciate the support, the followers, the likes, the everything. You guys mean the absolute world to me. I thank you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. If you made it this far, you know what time it is. Here's the baby cats. They sleep so much like they be paying the bills. It's honestly crazy impressive to me. Look how they're just sleeping, man. They're so cozy. She stinks or something. Her butt smells something. He's just pushing up on her, be like, no, stop it, go away. And it's just really cute. I love them to death.